guys, welcome back to Susan Sid. This is episode 2 of Mediocre Minds, and make sure to tune in every week because we upload a podcast on Monday and our main shadow video on Friday. So please like, subscribe, comment, and do all that. Alright, Sid, so what do you think about the state of the world today?
I think it's pretty crazy, just like Einstein. He's in here right now. Well, from a layman and someone who doesn't keep up with the news, I just think that it's pretty crazy. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I don't really know much about it. I don't even know how you, contract it, so... Go for it, Suze. You can educate me right now, along with our viewers.
Basically, this stuff is super interesting to me, so I troll every day and every night looking up literally any video that I can get my hands on. So this is just a 5-second rundown of what is happening. We have this disease that we know originated from Wuhan, China, and basically they have these crazy street markets where they can, it's not regulated, so they can kill and eat basically any animal that they want. And we think that the disease originated from pangolins and bats. And
what's a pangolin? Do you know?
A pangolin, it looks like an anteater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like an anteater, and
I might have seen that on Instagram somewhere.
And basically, they use their scales that's what they use of the animal, their scales.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean,
and how did it spread? Do you know how it spread so quickly and what was up?
Basically, bats are carriers for these crazy viruses.
No. I don't mean how it originated. I mean, how did it get from China to Europe to
everything?
US?
Travelers coming in and out of countries.
Okay.
So,
and is it airborne? Is it through contact? What is it?
I don't think that they know for sure. I know it's definitely contact. Like, any bodily fluids get on you, you basically have it. It's highly, highly contagious. That's why we're seeing crazy numbers right now.
Oh, so it's pathologic. Is that right?
I think you're a pathological liar.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, I tried.
But that's pretty much it. Anyway.
Okay, so how has this changed you? How has this affected you?
So, Sid and I live in Hawaii, and I think our government was pretty good about it.
Really? Because they're saying Hawaii was slow on Instagram. That's where I'm getting my information.
Really? Because where? Who's there, Sid?
Yeah, Instagram. That's.
I mean, they did as much as they could, as early as they could, with all the information they had. Information was changing every single day, and our government was leaving everything to state officials to basically handle it. That's why every state is seeing a different number of cases. It is just crazy. I mean, do you even know what's going on in New York City right now?
Well, I know they're in a state of emergency and they have a lot of cases right now, and the president was talking about quarantining the entire state. So I that's all I know.
And Sid also watches a lot of Netflix shows. And if you guys are familiar with containment, you should check it out.
Cordon sanitaire.
So Sid is just like, we should just put a big cordon.
No. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying Donald Trump is saying that.
But yeah, New York City is basically ground zero right now. And it is just extremely overwhelming for every healthcare person that is working there. And it's just a really sad situation, you know. We just don't know how to deal with these really large pandemics that are killing thousands and thousands of people every day.
Okay, so now that you know how this pandemic started, what are you doing to change?
I mean, what Sid is referring to is basically I'm trying to go pescatarian.
Okay, that's what I was trying to fish out of her.
And to preface this, Sid is already pescatarian, so I've been half pescatarian for
a year now.
Yeah, for a year.
Since I've moved back for
because
school.
anything, Sid and I spend pretty much every single day together.
The only time that we're not together is when I go home to my house and she's at her house. Well, so because we live in 2 separate houses. That was a roundabout way of saying that. Okay.
Explain it.
So she lives with our grandma. She takes care of her, and I live with my parents.
She takes care of them.
And I take care of them. They're not that old, but they're very needy.
Yeah.
So the only time we're not together is when after I leave for dinner and go to sleep, and then like 20
That's it.
minutes after I wake up, I'm right back
That's
there
it.
with her.
Yeah, so basically, I've been living a pescatarian lifestyle. It's really tragic because I honestly love meat.
Okay, but she eats meat when she feels the need. Like, if there's something there, she'll pick it up. But
Yeah.
usually...
I mean, my go-to is a chicken katsu plate and mochiko chicken. So I'm a true meat eater.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to go pescatarian. And I honestly didn't really believe in the ethical reasons that Sid was doing it for because I just don't believe in that.
Okay, yeah. So I'll elaborate more on that. I don't like the way that animals that are slaughtered and
Do you think they
raised-
know?
I think they're very sentient beings. Like, a lot
I
of
think you're
them.
a sentient being.
I'm semi-sentient. I feel like we're like on the same level.
You and a chicken are on the same level.
No, but if you watch these like vegan documentaries or whatever,
Exactly, you poison your mind.
Yeah, you poison your mind with the truth. It's just
Sid is a conspiracy theorist.
No, okay, half conspiracy
Sid's
theorist.
a flat earther.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she is.
Okay, like I still believe in vaccines. I still believe there are people smarter than me, but I also believe.
Do you believe that?
I do. But it's very scary to think that, you know, if dogs were never domesticated, we would be eating Einstein and Papi and all the rest of our dogs, Kuma, Miko, okay, Blue, I forgot my girl, and Billy
my
Bohart.
God.
Yeah, but, you know, if you think about it that way, they say, oh, well, they're domesticated. Well, they're domesticated cows, they're domesticated
Not
chickens.
in Wuhan.
Okay, exactly. Well, that's why I don't eat meat. Like, fish, I have to eat because, like, I love ahi and for everyone on the mainland.
A meat
What is it
eater
on the
can say
tuna?
the same thing. I love beef so much
Yeah,
that
I
I just
know.
can't stop.
And when I'm on the mainland and no one cooks for me, I'm basically a vegetarian because I don't know how to cook fish and I'm not a very good cook. But, like, if I could stop eating fish, I would. But, like...
Do you think fish has the same intellectual level as a cow?
No, I don't.
Is that why you don't do it?
Possibly. Probably because I don't live in the ocean and I don't know fish too much. But,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Like, I don't know. I don't have everything. I don't ask the hard questions. That's one thing to know about me. I don't ask the hard questions. What about... Okay, now tell us about you, Suze. Why are you second-guessing your meat-eating lifestyle?
I'm second guessing my meat eating lifestyle because I ask all the hard questions and I will literally do a deep dive into the internet where I get all of my credible information from, of course. But yeah, I mean, just look at the situation in Wuhan. These markets are going unregulated and people are getting sick from it.
And as regulated as people think the FDA is, it's not. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a conspiracy theorist, but, you know.
You're definitely a conspiracy theorist.
Okay, well, I think it's pretty nasty killing cows.
Killing cows.
It's very mean.
What do you think they would be doing? What do you think people have done for hundreds and thousands of years?
Yeah, but they didn't have what we have now. Mass production. They never had that. Even in the 40s,
They
in
also
the
didn't
20s,
No,
No,
they didn't have vaccinations. They didn't have
In
anesthesia.
the 20s,
they didn't have
30s, meat was a once-a-week luxury. They didn't mass...
because they didn't have refrigerators to store the meat.
That's what I'm saying. Very
No.
special stuff. Like, now that we have technology, we're overeating. We're killing too much. It's not sustainable for
But we're
the
killing
environment.
because we can.
Most of our crops go towards feeding these animals when we can just eat the crops themselves. This is what I'm saying. It's not logical. Like, I don't know.
It's called a food chain.
I don't know the science, but just, I don't know.
But
I don't
the-
ask the hard questions. Remember that.
I don't know the science. I don't know the science either. I just have fun with it.
I mean, most of the diseases are traced back to animals, as
And
you
that is
said.
that is the only reason that I'm even considering going pescatarian.
And let me tell you,
But
Suzanne feels so much better not eating meat.
I can attest to that.
And
That is
feel
really true.
I used to have to like down Tums because my stomach, I had stomach issues. It would always feel like I had like indigestion. I was always burping.
I definitely don't
but
feel
now
sluggish.
I don't feel that way. I feel like just a lot lighter in my midsection. I've never had like a huge stomach, but like it just makes you feel better.
Yeah, I definitely feel healthier now that I've cut meat out of my diet, but my taste buds aren't as happy because Jules ate a super good hamburger yesterday, and I made a shrimp tofu patty, which was pretty good, but definitely not a hamburger. But
I mean, let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, what are you? What's your stance for this? Are you pro meat? Are you pro pescatarian, vegetarian?
People can do it for a variety of reasons. Sid and I have completely opposite reasons of why we want to go.
But our results are the
lifestyle.
same. I've been like this for how many years? Like 4 years or 3 years now.
Yeah.
And
Sid also is like she's very emotional when it comes to animals, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you feel for them.
Yeah.
I don't feel that same way at all. I think they're just...
Sun has no heart. You heard it here first.
It is not that I don't have a heart. I just believe that there's a food chain for a reason, and we just so happen to be above them on the food chain. So then we can eat them.
With technology, let's just remember that.
Yeah, but humans developed technology. Animals didn't. So doesn't that give us a right?
Yeah, well, if we're just talking pure nature, they'd get us.
They'd get us. If they could get us, they would have gotten us by now. Animals by nature are not altruists.
Let's see you naked and afraid with no machete.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about naked and afraid later.
Alright guys, well this was our little discussion of how we perceive food ethics and what we think about what's going on in the world today.
And the quarantine and all that, man.
Yeah, I don't even think we went really into the quarantine this episode, but we'll definitely talk about how it's affecting our school life and our home life next episode. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.